What's up, y'all? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. What? 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. NASCAR Cup Series racing from Dover Motor Speedway. It's the Wurth 400 rain delayed race. But you know the deal. Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Happy May 1st. May the force be with you, I guess. Or whatever. Whatever it is. But we got 8 in the house, it looks like. Howard Johnson up in here, Hiking Combat, and Dave Rhodes in the house. Kyle Busch on the pole. Christopher Bell lining up next to him. Rain delayed race from yesterday. My man Kevin Harvick rolling off 12th. Morning, Dave. Morning, dude. Morning. I don't know what kind of viewership we'll get today, but Bible Hill here says David Thexon. What's up, David? What's going on, man? This race set to start at 9 o'clock my time. 9 o'clock my time. It's currently 8:54, 8:56. But I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. We're going to try to bring in that MRN broadcast again this week. Hope to anyway. So Alex Bowman to miss 3 to 4 weeks due to back injury. Josh Berry will be filling in for him. I don't know if we'll get the MRN broadcasts this week. Their website looking pretty quiet. This is early for me. In the UK, it's 4:56 p.m. You know, I think Harvick's paint scheme this week is weak. It's kind of the weakest one, maybe one of the weakest I've ever seen him drive. But I do like that A&W one as well. That was a tricky decision for NASCAR because this track has no lights, but now it's a weekday. So it was a loss. I didn't know Dover didn't have lights. I thought all the NASCAR tracks had lights. But 14 up in here. Not really sure what kind of viewership we'll get today. I know that one of the other channels that does NASCAR, he's got about 60 in the house, so there is some interest. Yeah, Busch, Bell on the pole, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, row 2, Buescher, Briscoe, 3, Reddick, Byron, 4, Stenhouse up there in the top 10. Stenhouse, Chase Elliott, row 5. Jones, Harvick will be in row 6. Hamlin, Chastain, row 7. Suarez, Dillon, row 8. Truex, Larson, row 9. Amarola, Cindric, row 10. Poor Bobby, he went through it last night, bro. He went through it last night. I had a feeling that shit was going to happen, too, and I had talked to him about it. I told him he had no idea about the pain that was headed his way. Had no idea, but here we go. Oh, they just showed a deal that said it was about to happen here. So he said something when you popped in the room. Boom, 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 boom. So when we get to 9 o'clock here, I'll try to find a radio station that's covering MRN. But the 1 mile track at Dover, turn 4 is named turn 4 with Harvick's name on it, y'all. Harvick 4. Turn off this music. He warned you it might get crazy. So it looks like cloudy skies today, partly cloudy skies there at Dover. Cars lined up on pit road. That was an excellent start to your engines. I wasn't ready for it, but excellent. Excellent. One of the better ones of the year. And they've already fired up the engines, y'all. They are fired up. So it's Joy, Rusty Wallace, and Clint Boyer in the booth. In the NASCAR Cup Series, Clint Boyer. And what we in for, because after Saturday's round of practice and no qualifying, this seems like contrary day for this race. It absolutely does. I think it's thrown everybody for a loop. Mother Nature, not very good on these teams this weekend at Dover, but a cool racetrack. Rusty the Monster. It is always a demanding, challenging racetrack to get around. But now, because of last weekend even, because of the metric, with no qualifying, short 20-minute practice sessions, these teams are all over the place. On the starting line, you can find a station here, maybe. I don't know. Much practice here the other day, and I'll tell you what, they were had a little bit of tire issues, not too bad, but it was really grinding them up pretty big. And just you guys mentioned the starting grid, it's all over the place right now because of last week's metrics after the race was over at Talladega. It's going to be exciting to watch cars coming from the back to the front. It's a station at a strategy, first stage, stuff like that. At a Phoenix. Caution.
Hit us up. Kings fan, get in here. Warriors fan, get in here. Bruins fan, do whatever you want.
Glad to have you with us today on
All right, let me get started. I want to start first with the NBA.
All right, so there might not be an MRN broadcast today. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. What's up, Bobby? What's going on, dude? I'm a Kyle Busch fan, but I hope Harvick can get a win. Me too. Hello, Andrew. What's going on, Andrew Tuggle? Looks like you got a corner off this. Each letter is something greater. It's all you let's go places. How do we still know so little about? Has a monster car ever won at the Monster Mile? Hmm. Trying to think. Kurt Busch, maybe? I'm not sure, buddy. What's up, John? Checking in from the Philippines, rooting for Chase Elliott. What's up, big dog? How you doing, dude? They just started, bro. They just started. I'll get back to you. What's up, Ashton G? 28 up in here. Green flag just around the corner. The Wurth 400 from Dover International Speedway. That is so weird that MRN doesn't have a broadcast. Mm, Motor Racing Podcast, live, NASCAR Live. Still nothing. What's up, Chris Davis? Flame Legend in the house? Maybe we just got lucky last week being able to get that audio. Okay, they are already rolling around the track, y'all. They're already rolling around. Needs a win. He could sure use one. So this must be taped. They're interviewing Kyle Busch on pit road, but the cars are on the track. So this is taped, obviously. He's plus 1,500 to win today, according to Fox Bet. Go Kyle Larson, go Chevrolet. Larson gonna win today, Norman? Chase Elliott was the winner last year, right here in Dover. 28 in the house, 28 up in here. Some NASCAR racing early morning. Tonight we'll be doing the Dodgers Phillies on the channel. Lakers Warriors, man. Lakers Warriors. We'll be doing that Lakers Warriors game tomorrow night here on the channel. So all week, we got streams going all week here on the channel. So NASCAR and the Dodgers today, then Lakers tomorrow, Dodgers Wednesday, Lakers Thursday, Dodgers Friday against the Padres, and then Saturday, some more Lakers basketball. And we'll end it all up with some NASCAR next week on a Sunday. Howard says, winner, my man Bubba or Kyle Busch?
Today, you can win $5,000 in Clips cash for free, whatever he didn't leave at the casino last night. You're backstretch. Fox Bet Super 6 for your chance to win. Download the app and enter your 6 race predictions. If all 6 of your picks are correct, you could win big. You're right. We got to do free play, guys. Get on the good picks in. Still time. Monday choice is here. It's now.
Tell you what, this is going to be exciting to watch. Who's going to come from the back to the front? There's a lot of cars that are back there that are real capable, but they're all messed up now because of this metrics, the way they're lining everything up. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen here.
So a lot of variables today. Let's go down to pit road and our crew chief. Let's begin with Jamie Little.
Well, Mike, it's been an emotional week for Kyle Larson, and it all started with that vicious wreck at the end of the Talladega race. And then a couple days later, at his dirt ring, his teammate Alex was injured, and he had to race.
Trying to find an MRN feed for y'all, but not having any luck. Banquet Foods 400. What the hell's that? No luck. We're just gonna have to roll with it, y'all. NFL draft was pretty good. Another draft. Now we just gotta wait a few years, see how it worked out.
Just don't know. They're very just to get this first 20 laps.
So 400 laps. Stage 1 is 120 laps. Stage 2, 130, and the final stage 150. Pit road speed 35 miles per hour. The fuel window is 85 to 90 laps. And we've got a competition caution scheduled on lap 20. Lap 20.
Whatsoever it's intended to be key. Keep an eye out for that. 20 laps in. Yeah, very hard to pass this racetrack. It's going to need
Beautiful cloudy skies at Dover there. 59 degrees is the temperature. Southwest winds 15 miles per hour. The forecast for today is sunny.
Sunny skies. Yesterday, man, it was overcast. It was cold. It was raining. Big contrast to today.
And we applaud Speedway Motorsports who owns this track.
All right, they're passing the start finish line right now. A pace car with the entire field in tow.
Chance to the racing. Spain's great crowd to stay. It's a great race today, Monday. Got to interact with a lot of friends, casino. Great fan base up here in the Dover racetrack area. Love them. Stay. I don't know if they can get out. I think they could.
Oh, stuck out there, yeah.
Let's go back to that temperature, 59 degrees. We spoke to Goodyear about a concern that was expressed.
What's up, Dee Marie? Going good, thank you. Hey, you have a great day, Dee Marie. Hey, Ashton, you're working from home today. Your first day working from home. Congrats. Hope you have a good one too.
About coming to green. It's just how jumbled up this starting lineup is on with the metric with no qualifying in practice. I mean, you look no.
What they're talking about with this the qualifying, the lineup was based on a metric. What does that mean? Anyway, we got a pace car to pit road. And here we go. Green flag is out. At Dover. Busch checking out already. About a 2-car length lead over Christopher Bell. But uh-oh, Keselowski coming on the inside.
He started racetrack first. Right where you want to be. That's the preferred line. At the moment, till the top starts coming in, probably a little later on the race.
Busch, Bell, Keselowski, your top 3. Harvick gains 1 position on the restart, moves up to 11th. Bush's lead over Bell, 0.3 of a second. We're on lap 3 of 400. Again, competition caution at lap 20.
And so for faster cars that had to start out back,
26, up in here, up in here.
track position is definitely speed in this racetrack right now. Tired. We're talking about spreading this racetrack. And went on to the richest spot too. See Jones to the outside, trying to get him on us in the pond.
Tell you what, guys, I'm pretty surprised about how this second lane is hanging in there pretty good generally on these cold racetracks. But
Trying to find some kind of radio telecast of this.
Sure, but two cars running side by side is definitely slower. You need to get that sorted out. Because it takes some interest and exit away from both of those cars that you thought. And they really fell apart from the car in front of them. Enjoy it. Yeah, overall, actually dropped 2 spots trying to look the outside there. Then when Max Hamlin drops to the bottom, he's going to gain another spot. He's been the man on the loose. This is probably a great play here, Larry. Yeah, Mike, if you remember, you did this race a year ago on Monday after a lot of rain.
Good to be home.
See it right now, the same time combination as a year ago. The 21st, he's up 5 spots from the start of this race. Jamie?
Bush's lead, 0.4 of a second over Bell, 0.8 over Keselowski. Harvick drops back down to 12. Hello, Kathleen Schwartz. How you doing? Good morning.
Denny Hamlin should be 3 spots from where he started. About the quickest laps of anybody here. And you can see the rubber already being put down on the racetrack in the corner, especially in that bottom group, 3 and 4, really picking up, taking rubber quickly. You can see right where the right side tires are in accident with Denny Hamlin there, 1 and 2 as well.
and that's really good news right now because in practice we didn't see any of that. We didn't see anything going down at all. We saw the tires being ground off, down the power almost. We were looking like crazy. Yeah, we get some rough way down the racetrack, and like we made it. I'll tell you this. You can see
Boo
it.
boo.
16 up 2 spots from where he started, and Eric Jones.
Tyler Reddick coming in first. What's up, Mark?
They started at 14. He started. His new teammate in the 48, Josh Berry, has picked up 6 spots since the start of the race. Remember Alex Bowman out with a fractured limb, sidelined him for 3 weeks. We've been watching him. I'm telling you, Hamlin's coming. Got that hot rod and a living machine.
I'm kind of wondering how these guys would approach the first 20 laps here because of what we saw in practice. And it doesn't look like they're just kind of hanging out. It looks like they're getting it pretty hard out there. And I was concerned that some guys would maybe abuse the tires too much or just kind of milk it right.
Yeah, I'm not doing none of that stuff. What's up, Cy? What's up, dude? All right, we're on lap 14 of 400 in the race, 14 of 120 in stage 1. Kyle Busch leading the field. Almost has a full second now over Christopher Bell, who's in second. Keselowski third, about a minute and a tenth behind. Harvick has entered the top 10, but he's 6 seconds back. Who's on car number 6? That's Keselowski. There you go. What's up, SG? What's up, SG? The vast majority of the track is covered in clouds, y'all. So it's not, I know we said it's a sunny day there, but at least where the track is, there is no sun. So this probably got quite really good grip right now. Obviously, they're on new tires. Bell trying to gain on Bush a little bit.
Stewart to South Motor Speedway, Max Dragway, and yesterday they to the Valhalla Sports lost by about the same margin he won with the last race.
For breakfast, I jumped out real quick and went to Mickey D's and got me a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle and a hash brown, glass of OJ.
So usually that's been mainly a lot of teams to check.
4/10. 4/10 is the lead. Here we go. Blaney now wanting that spot that Keselowski has. The battle for third. Blaney on the inside, Keselowski on the outside. Sounds yummy. You know, you go to McDonald's now, and like used to be, you go there and get breakfast, and it was $5. That shit's $12 now for some kind of a sandwich, a hash brown, and an orange juice. That shit's $12.
So far, cycle through, and then we'll see that competition caution. This we've got to start a second line.
Closet full of diecast from the '90s. Nice. $5 doesn't exist anymore. No, it don't. No, it don't. Oh, we got a caution on the track. Oh, this is that competition caution, y'all. Rusty in the booth, but Rusty's car is driving on your screen, y'all. So the competition caution is out on lap 22. Blaney was able to pass. Keselowski moves into third, so it's Busch, Bell, Blaney, your top three. Chevy, Toyota, Ford. Wendy still has the 4 for 4. What's up, Greg and John? What's up? Good morning, man. I had a Whopper meal last Saturday. It was $12 and it sucked. You like the sausage McMuffin? I usually just get a regular sausage biscuit. I don't think I'll ever get that McGriddle again. That thing, I don't know. Consistency wasn't there. Can we do a Lakers versus Warriors post game show on your channel? Probably not. We are doing the game though. What's up, fans of the Green Bay Packers? Good morning. Corey Jefferson, 2 for 4. You tripping, Valhalla? What do you mean? McGriddle is nasty. Yeah, I didn't like the consistency there, y'all. I didn't. So I probably wouldn't do that again.
Some Chase Briscoe will go about these first 20 laps.
23 of 120 in stage one, 23 of 400 in the race. Kyle Busch has led them all.
It's getting really hard to get on a hold of this concrete track, even though you have high baking and things like that. It's also a tricky racetrack.
Chase Briscoe, though, he's a very good.
Crew power rankings. Briscoe's team is on top. Harvick's has dropped to 10th. Ty Gibbs up to 8th in the pit crew rankings. All right, pit road open.
Turn through the corner. Then four tires only remaining. 20 Christopher Bell told his team the balance is good.
Like most of the teams taking this opportunity to get 4, and obviously fuel. All right, here we go. Race off pit road. Kyle Busch beats them all easily.
Trouble thought very into his teammate Byron Hurt, Christopher Bell having trouble.
They didn't give us a little rundown there, though, on where everyone was at. Looks like the 48 and the 24, the teammates got into it on pit road there. Hardee's has a breakfast platter meal, and it's around $5 or so, and it's not bad. We don't have Hardee's here. The 2 for $4 McDonald's breakfast? Yeah, Elliott and Harvick. No, I've never been to a Hardee's, I don't think. I think it's the same thing as the Carl's Jr., though. I think they're one and the same. That's pretty trippy. Old Dale Earnhardt Jr. has a watch party going on. I told you the corporate stuff's showing up, y'all. Is Junior in that group? So we're in the break for the competition caution on lap 20. Kyle Busch is your leader. So it's not Junior, it's just people he's set up in his studio to watch the race. All right, back to it.
Pit road, which is on the curve at one of the shortest segments in pit lane.
Can't believe the Bruins lost yesterday. You peons talking about McDonald's breakfast. I indulge in crepe, Suzette, lobster, something. Wow. What's up, Lucas Garage? Holiday in Germany?
I tell you, that was a calm Kyle Busch from what I've heard in the past out of him.
Where used to give you a lot of food for breakfast. Now they skimp on it. Terry checks in, says Canada up in here. Oh, Kyle Busch got a penalty, y'all. He's back on pit road.
Top him off, and he will restart last because all 36 starters are still on.
All right, let me refresh this puppy here.
Step John Barry, total side tires. Most everybody else took 4, and our pit reporters indicate no apparent issues with tire wear over 20 laps.
Very good news. Very good news. In practice, we saw 40, almost in 15 laps.
Showing Kyle Busch in first here, y'all.
Kind of thought that that's what we would see after saw the rubber laying down on the racetrack. All good things. Now the caution flag comes out and
Want to go to Cracker Barrel? Black Bear Diner has a good breakfast, but you'll pay a good 25 to 30 per person. Expensive everywhere. All right, here we go. Green flag, back out. So it's Byron now, the leader. Keselowski wants second. Hamlin there in third. Ooh, Keselowski pushes way up. And the 42 is in the wall. The 42 and Noah Gragson hit the inside wall and brings out our second caution. Bounced off the outside wall, went all the way to the inside wall. Not a horrible hit, but bad enough to bring out this caution. Kyle Busch almost got collected there, too. Kyle Busch almost collected in that whole deal, but they go to a commercial break. Fast food may be fast, but it ain't cheap anymore, no matter where you go, says Big Dog. Well, Joy and Bush got in a bit of rivalry going. They might get into it. I'll be happy with McDonald's hash browns only. I can probably eat 15 of them. Earl Hammer, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. I appreciate that. You just got us over 12.9 on the subscriber side. Appreciate it, man. Just got us over that 12.9 number. We tried hard to get over that before May. But it's Byron, Keselowski, Hamlin, your top 3 now. Thor's Army, baby. Thor's doing a little bit better today, y'all, after the fun over the weekend. He's doing a little bit better. Still got a limp, a noticeable limp. But he seems like he's a little bit better. SG says, what are the top 5 breakfast chains? Coco's had a good breakfast, but not any Coco's left, or many left. You know, I didn't see anything about the IndyCar race yesterday, Lucas. What happened? What happened, my man? Still 35 cars on the lead lap. Noah Gragson, the only car not on the lead lap. He's 2 laps down now after his contact with the outside wall. Ooh, hello, lady. A little Monster Girl promo here, y'all.
Monster has his first victim, Noah Gragson. Gets loose off turn 2, slaps the outside wall, comes down the inside wall, and gets a win.
I don't imagine there'll be many takers on pit road this time. They might just roll them back out and get them going. They've got them lined up single file right now. Harvick is kind of staying where he was at. He started in 12th, got up in the top 10, and now he's back down to 12th. They had a good race in Indy yesterday, much better than the F1 broadcast. Coffee or tea? I don't drink either one of them. I've never had chicken and waffles. Oh no, it's delicious, Si. It's a delicious, bro. Orange juice or apple juice? Orange. Yeah, OJ 100%, without a doubt. Coffee, pancakes, and OJ, says Si. That's the play, dude? No meats?
Yeah,
I've never been a coffee guy. Terry says OJ and Smirnoff vodka. And crepe Suzette. What the hell is that anyway? I know what a crepe is, but what's crepe Suzette?
came out, and the running reverts to the last scoring loop you crossed before.
I have no idea, says Si. Problem with F1 here days is these damn stewards who won't let him race. If you get aggressive, they penalize you. Coffee and Bailey's Irish Cream? Asked Big Dog. I haven't had Bailey's in forever. I should get some. I should get me some Bailey's. She's a date gone wrong, says Terry. Coffee, sausage, pancakes, and scrambled eggs, says SG.
As the house looked over and quiet. Did you make a donation? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, I got that there with a withdrawal. All right.
Lucas says Jägermeister. My parents had some friends growing up that they used to give their dogs Bailey's on their birthday. All right, here we go. Green flag, green flag.
That's typically for the
Byron Hamlin Keselowski battling for the lead here. We're on lap 34 of 120 in stage 1, 34 of 400 in the race. Suarez now is around. The 77's around. Ooh, hard backed in. 78 is around. And we're back under caution. Is this going to be one of those races, y'all? Is this going to be one of those races where we have like 80 cautions?
On the side of that car this week because he had said he was out. That drop in July is named Trackhouse. Just look at the car there.
Oh my goodness. The Monster Mile reached out and snapped at Daniel Suarez, y'all. Just snapped at him. Holy free holy. What's up, Noah Owens? Big Dog says you guys are making me hungry. Here in Germany, we have a liquor called Black Death. The name says it all. I should, I should try crepe Suzette. Terry is easily impressed in the chat there, easily humored. At the Food City eating a burger right now, says Noah. What time is it where you're at, Noah? Some places, I guess it's lunchtime. Aaron Hamlin Keselowski, your top three as we are under caution. It's already the third caution of the day. A competition caution on lap 20, an incident on lap 27 for the 42 of Noah Gragson, and on lap 34, Daniel Suarez hits the wall, takes out a couple cars with him. Oh, you're in Virginia. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, you guys getting bad hail there in Indianapolis? It's not 918 in California. Gary getting hammered in London, Ontario, Canada. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna, it's gonna be May. A fancy American breakfast pastry is a Pillsbury toaster strudel. Hey now, they're not too bad. My brother said hi, tell him I said hello as well. Crepe Suzette is a French dessert consisting of crepes with beurre Suzette, a sauce of caramelized sugar and butter. Kind of sounds like a, God, I can't remember the name. RM Psy, you can help me here. What's that? What's that thing? Oh, not Tomalindos. It's not Tomalindos. It's that thing that has like the cinnamon on it. They make them around Christmas time, bro. What is that shit called? It's crunchy, cinnamon, about the size of a tortilla. I think it is a tortilla.
2022, the first year.
Buñuelos. There you go, bro. Buñuelos. Those are legit.
Take a look at our Toyota cutaway car to see some changes.
Those are legit. Buñuelos. You got it right.
They put some triggers or some slots in the bars. That just helps them bendable impact. Also, some of those bars, they decrease the wall thickness and the diameter size. If you go all the way back to the tail section, you see the red bars, they completely took those out.
Wooden gingerbread.
Impact. All of these changes were made.
Just fried flour tortillas with cinnamon. Damn good though. Truth. They're really good when you eat them fresh too, right? Maybe not while they're hot, but when they're fresh, like within that first day, nice and crispy. All right, so Kyle Busch has damage to that 8 car because he's been back there in the back trying to get through these wrecks. The 99 of Suarez is wrinkled up really badly, and it's headed behind a wall.
tire where it was looking great. Let's get it.
99 Squiggly headed towards the hauler. He's about to get loaded up, and his Suarez's day is done. Any kind of food they have at the fair, sign me up, says Terry. SG wants to try some buñuelos. We're Food City here, the grocery store here. We have two grocery stores, Fry's and Food City. Food City, you can go in there and buy buñuelos, like 12 of them in a little bag.
Sixth finish at 8 races outside the top 20.
Just windy today here, y'all. Windy and kind of yucky skies. I don't know what's going on here. I know Mount Lemon, the main mountain in Tucson, is on fire, so that's probably why the skies look so shitty.
Couldn't catch. Jamie?
It's not Fry Electronics. It might be the same company though. Cy. I don't know where there is a Fry's Electronics anymore. They used to have one up in Phoenix that was badass, but I think they closed it down.
6. Since 1980.
They went and found Suarez, and they told him, "You're gonna have to come to the infield care center, sir, and get checked out."
Check out. I think it is no care center. It's just the perfect storm. You know, limited practice on a green racetrack.
Genuine Indian fried bread off the reservation in New Mexico or Arizona is also very good. True, true. They always have fried bread at the carnivals and stuff around us.
It takes me back to that acorn.
All fries are going the way of the dodo.
Beat yourself. So Suarez and Ty Dillon eliminated in this crash.
I have Dylan out of this too, so we've got Dylan, Suarez, Gregson, and McLeod out of the race already.
Will now have to battle Denny Hamlin.
What's a buñuelo? It's basically a tortilla with cinnamon and butter on it. And then they fry it up. It's delicious. Crunchy. It's like a cinnamon potato chip, I guess, would be the easiest way to describe it.
Larry tells us Brad Keselowski took off her.
Al checks in, says, I make fry bread too, because I am so effing good. Like Kyle.
He's in.
All right, here we go. Green flag. Green flag back out. Let's see if we can go maybe 4 laps here without crashing. Byron has the lead. Hamlin up high wants it, but he's falling back quickly and falling into the clutches of Blaney in that 12 car. I'll be right back, y'all. 54 up in here, up in here. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of NASCAR Cup Series racing. It's the Wurth 400 from Dover International Speedway, and Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. We're in stage 1, lap 43 of 120, lap 43 of 400 in today's race. William Byron is your leader by 0.2 of a second over the now rushing Denny Hamlin. Blaney third, Chastain fourth, Martin Truex Jr. fifth. Busch already up to 26th place.
Damn, you got that here. Damn, it's hurting that car or not. It looks like the rust up on the hood and a little here and there. I just don't know how much that's affected the hand in that car yet.
Well, you can't help it, but I think they did. They had a lot of time there. So
What happened to Busch? He got penalized on pit road that first after the competition caution, and then the 2 wrecks that have happened since then, he's got kind of caught up in them. Jeffrey Giordano says, go Martin Truex Jr. Cal says, but I do make fry bread, but I ain't as good as Kyle. Thing is, he don't know how to make fry bread.
top of the race,
You know, I'm not a meteorologist, but it sure looks to me like it could rain at Dover any second.
That shows me I've been there. They're wondering what's going on, and questioning themselves, and things like that. But it is great right now. And what about on Saturday? The other night, his brother Brian Truex went by. That had to do a lot with that family.
Harvick has dropped down to 13th. He's going the wrong way. How do you know where I'm going?
Three moves here, so it could be a Truex weekend.
Miss Leah swinging? Because she be swinging. Swinging. Howard Johnson says, while I'm watching, listening, I'm looking for a place online where I can buy offal. Love that stuff. What is that, Howard? What's that, dude?
Three wins to Clinton has at this racetrack.
Cal says offal. Ain't that guts?
There's Truex in fifth, 3.5 seconds off the lead, held by William Byron with Denny Hamlin 0.4 of a second back. Ryan Blaney 2 back, and then Ross just in. Instead, those two cars are
Stage one, lap 50 of 120. William Byron has increased his lead to 0.5 of a second, or a half second, to Denny Hamlin in second. They're just trying to get half this race complete so they can pack up when it rains. I think he might be right.
now works. Speed for appearance to his home. So he was to the garage and out of the race. Here's the extending pass.
Terry says, I'll give you in America your Cracker Barrel chicken fried steaks rock. I've never had a chicken fried steak at Cracker Barrel. I'll have to try that. They are good at Texas Roadhouse, though. That's my go-to at Texas Roadhouse. Awful noun, the waste or byproduct of a process. Yeah, I don't think I want that. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sheila. Sorry to hear that. Thanks for stopping in, but I'm sorry to hear that you're still not feeling well, girl. Yeah, the race was rained out yesterday. That's why they're doing it today.
Too, but it seems like Joey is always like a closer. Yeah, I talked to Method Pinsky. He's like, I can always count on Joey to close the deal when it needs to be that way. He's going to have to get better, a better handling for to do that today.
He says amen on Texas Roadhouse. I can't agree. I know you get the same thing I do, except I always get the green beans.
6 races on at Dover. See if they turn that around today. With Blaney's.
What's up, Steve Morgan? Harvick currently in 13th, Steve.
Jamie?
Sai says Huevos Rancheros is the breakfast of champions. That's the COO's go-to for breakfast. All right, General Thor must be doing better, y'all, because he managed to jump up on the love seat there. We don't have Mexican food up here in Canada. I feel ripped off. You are ripped off, Cal. If you don't have Mexican food, bruh. Kenneth Burton says, Happy Valhalla Monday. Thanks for giving us daily grinders a little bit of racing in our ears. Appreciate you. Hey, man, appreciate you, Ken. Sai says I should move up to Canada and open up a joint. You'd probably kill it, dude. You'd probably kill it.
So you
40 up in here, up in here. Cal says, I go to your Mexican restaurant there, Si. Careful though, Cal. Careful, Cal. Si's been known to eat 2-week-old ceviche.
Two tires. We'll see how.
Yeah, I knew you were going to put that in there. All right, so they go to a commercial. They go to a commercial. Can you give us a Can you give us the biggest place differential at the end of each stage? Place differential? Explain that to me. Explain exactly what that means. Offal, organs eaten as meat, brawn. Yeah, I'm not eating none of that shit. Yeah, no. Used to be almost free, now a specialty. Meat, brawn, chitlings, foie gras, giblets, head cheese, kidney, liver, menudo, sweetbread, tongue, tripe, and tail. Yeah, no. I'm out. I'm out on offal. I've never had foie gras as good as people say. No, I'm out. That might be what's in the Circle K hot dogs, but they just call it a hot dog, and I'm good with that. From where they started, oh, the biggest movers. Ooh, I didn't know how I would track that, bro. I don't know how I would know where they started. When they come up with the biggest movers, I'll let you know. Hey, Si, guess who's on my TV right now? Doing a Dairy Queen commercial. Freddie friggin' Freeman. Freddie Freeman having him a blizzard. Cal says, I'll pass on the head cheese. Sounds worse than foot cheese. Today's speeds are 40 miles per hour slower than last Sunday at Dega. Oh, absolutely. IKEA hot dogs? I didn't even know IKEA had hot dogs. Dairy Queen about to go out of business? DQ isn't going out of business, Cal. Don't listen to that fool. Don't listen to that fool. He's a Freddie Freeman hater. DQ is here. It's an American icon. It's here forever. It was until about a minute ago. Don't you listen to that fool. Here we go, back to it.
Second.
You do remember that, Howard. I passed on that as well. I passed on that as well. All right, William Byron's lead over Denny Hamlin, 8/10 of a second now. Blaney, 3 seconds, a full 3 seconds back. Chastain, 4 seconds back. My guy Harvick going down one position at a time, now currently in 14th. Chase Elliott passed him.
Just like side tires.
Metworst.
Since that stop. And
Tell you what, though, at least when I lived in Germany, they don't have those interior malls like we do here in the States. So everything is like a little community of shops. And almost always each one of those little communities that have a bunch of different shops in it have a place where you can go a little side window where you can go and get a fresh bratwurst on some fresh broachin. Ah, man, that was the life there, bro. That was the life. When the girlfriend I had over there, she would be in there doing her shopping, I'd sit outside and have me a couple brats, maybe a brewski, smoke a couple cigarettes, and just chill, sitting on an old bench. Dave said, "Si, here's a hug from Leah." Tim Hortons. It's tough to get good broaching here in the States, that's for sure.
She's fought his way back up into the top 20.
Subscriber Norman Timmons, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Appreciate it, man. Oh, I used to have currywurst where I was stationed all the time, bro. Currywurst was my go-to after a night of drinking. After a night in the old clubs, the dance clubs, I would hit a Schnell Imbus and get me a currywurst and my last beer of the night. Was I hunting Hitler? No, I wasn't. What's up, Curb?
Sure. This is a long, long race. Thanks.
Currywurst is a bratwurst cut up thinly, and then they smother it in ketchup and put some curry powder on it. Got a little kick. Yep, the currywurst, some pommes frites, and one last beer. Exactly, Lucas. I miss that shit, bro. I miss it. Absolutely miss it. Pommes frites, French fries, y'all. Pommes frites, same thing as French fries. They still have the Schnell Imbises everywhere, Lucas? When her BF is on, she's up. What's up, Jeremy? What's going on, Jeremy? Nell Imbus, y'all, was just like a trailer. It's the same thing as our little trailer stands, where we have food trucks. And they would have a little trailer there with a little shelf on the outside where you could stand and eat whatever you'd bought. More Donner stands. What's that, bud?
2 starts, 14 starts for Larson. Average
Food trucks are amazing in California. I've heard, bro. They're pretty legit here too, y'all. They're pretty legit here as well. Corey Bush says, "Thanks for another NASCAR stream. I appreciate it. No problem, buddy. No problem, man." The 5 car around the 15 into the wall, and we got another caution at Dover.
Oh, no.
They were talking about how Larson was wheeling it around this track here, and he just flipped it. The 15 up against the wall on the outside. Brennan Poole. See the replay.
See something. But
5 car is trashed. So it will not be Larson today. Oh, yeah. Giro's over there too, bro. I've come close to finding gyros like the ones I got in Germany here in the States, but never found the exact one, bro.
just as Larson track last week to Talladega and brought around race. Well,
Not a NASCAR fan. There's a lot of breaks. So they were headed into the corner. Chastain punts the 15. The 15 comes across the track and the nose of the 5. And Kyle Larson spins to the inside with heavy passenger side front damage.
15 goes into the corner.
Chastain just hammered on the back of the 15. What's up, AJ? What's going on, buddy?
Can't slow down.
Al says most of these drivers are methed up. I don't agree with that.
So 81.
Cal says these drivers are back behind the trailers hitting the pipe. Chastain a human wrecking ball. He is. He absolutely is. Larson dropping cuss words on the radio. They managed to bleep them all out, but
Pressing, coming, to the platform was definitely, yeah. You're trying to navigate around those lappers, but you still have to be patient. Just like Kyle Larson said, first stage of the race, a lot of racing to go.
NASCAR needs a Chastain. They do. They need some guys that don't give a fuck. I agree. But yeah, he just said, "Yeah, you're not going to cut down in front of me. I'll wreck you instead." But and Chastain survived it, but the 5 of Larson tried to go up high, and he guessed wrong.
Not being to do that at all. So first up start for that.
Jeremy says Chastain likes to drive a stock car like it's Mario Kart out there. Just throwing out turtle shells, knocking cars out into the wall. So Byron, Hamlin, Blaney, your top 3. We've got 37 laps to go in stage 1. We're on lap 84 of 400 in the race. And caution comes out at about the hour mark of the telecast. Average speed 92.790. Last fast lap 144.631.
Stay at the top of this racetrack. You're always going back down.
And because of the banking.
Brochen, staple in Germany, where it's one of their most well-known types of bread. Ancestor of American burger bun, smaller bread with a hard shell outside, beautiful, fluffy, soft inside. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. The little apartment complex that my girlfriend over there lived in, they had a guy that would come around. I think it was like twice a week, and he would have a bread cart, and he would push it down the middle of the street and ring a bell, and you'd run down there and get fresh brochen and the soft pretzels, the big soft fluffy pretzels. Ah, loved it. A lot of good things about Germany. So I almost stayed over there. I believe if they told Chastain to hit the pace car, he would without hesitation, says Lucas. So the 4th caution flag of the day. They're about to open up pit road.
Competition caught but too fast. Entering pit road. Bush has since
Right at 50 in the chat. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Give the video a like. Turn on the bell notifications. Valhalla Sports Talk covering the Wurth 400 on a Monday morning. This race, of course, delayed due to rain yesterday. But we're here most every Sunday with NASCAR racing. All right, just be careful, Cal. We're not going to let it slide into politics, bro. We're not going to let it slide into politics, bro. So if you want to hang out, cool. I like having you, but let's not go there. Let's not go there. We're not taking the bait. All right, they're on board with Harvick.
Looks like pit road will be open this time by.
Need to make any more mistakes, boys. No speeding off pit road, no loose. Well, none.
Yeah, no Nazi talk. We'll talk about meth heads.
So slow. 16 seconds. They drop.
There's a reason why politics suck. All right, pit road open. That 5 car is still in the race. He's trying to get around, get this thing repaired. But all the cars coming to pit road right now, including your leader, William Byron.
Chris Greenberg did it's decent, just a little bit too loose. He wants an adjustment for that. In the 6 car, Brad Keselowski.
Says I miss German food. Actually, I miss lots of things about Germany. When I first went there as a kid, the women looked like they'd just come in from the field throwing cabbages into a wagon.
Chastain and Reddick with 2 tires each.
Harvick needs a good pit stop here. Chastain, Reddick, Byron, Blaney, Keselowski, the race off pit road. All right, so we go to a commercial break. Just sitting at a 50 piece in the chat, y'all. It's about what I thought we'd do. So this is my first time getting barbecue Pringles. Not exactly impressed. Not exactly impressed with these puppies. Kind of tasteless. Lucas says Kyle Busch going to sneak in another win. Hey, look who's moved up into the top 6, y'all. Howard. Yeah, Kerm, I'm doing the Dodger game tonight, bud. Dodgers tonight. Lakers tomorrow. Dodgers Wednesday. Lakers Thursday. Dodgers Friday. Lakers Saturday. Sour cream and onion Pringles are the best. They put the flavors on one side of the Pringles. It looks like it's on both, bro. It looks like it's got flavor on both. No, Keselowski is still pretty good. He just went to his own team, Cal. And he's having a hard time getting wins. Yeah, we're busy all week, Herb. We're busy all week. Howard says Pringles are made with flavor on only one side. Trust me. It sure looks like they're on both. I trust you, though. Here we go, back to it. Pace car has the field collected.
Field there. Yeah. Agree with man touch me and racing for position and I mean you're side by side. There's not like a whole lot of room. There's nothing more I could do.
Lay's Funyun flavor. Lucas says if you do a Reds Dodgers game, I'll tune in. Well, this year, Lucas, there is a difference in MLB is that all the teams are playing all the teams this year in the regular season. So there will be Dodgers Red streams, probably, without doubt. Sometimes, Cal. All right, we're back underway. 31 laps to go. We're still not out of stage one, y'all. 31 laps to go in stage one, 91 of 400 in the race. We're not even at the quarter pole, but it's Byron, Chastain, Keselowski, your top three.
Make it work. Making up those lost spots.
Did the COO pack me a lunchbox? No.
Keselowski with the see Brown him down. You can keep that up. Impressed with Keselowski car. Got a good car.
Harry, I love all the changes in MLB this year. I love all of the rule changes. Every one of them. Pitch clock, bigger bases, no shift. Love them. All right, here we go. Harvick just passed Truex Jr. to move into 10th.
Stay on repairs. Took the weight room. I talk about Kevin Harvick. I really hope he has a great race today. This is going to be his last race at this track and go before he comes up next year.
No, they're all the teams are playing everybody in the regular season, Lucas. Like this week, the Dodgers play the Phillies, and then they play San Diego in San Diego on the weekend. Should have brought the pitch clock and the bigger bases years ago. You might be right, bro. Joey Logano making moves trying to pass Stenhouse for 13th. That's Lucas's driver there, Ricky Stenhouse.
He gets in there, starts looking at top gear. That was on the bottom right now. He's great for laps. He's been really looking at top lane, trying to get them momentum off the turn four. Now, if they get those cars hooked up off the four, off of turn two, off of turn four, it creates such a
52 up in here. NASCAR Cup Series racing. Let me see what's going on here on the channel.
try to get a little rubber on it. If it gets slick down there on the bottom, you'll be able to win into the left fight.
Where it's almost at the top of the day, left side tire will not be an issue. The risk with Chastain is doing here, with just taking right side tires on that side. There's the lane that Rusty.
So we're right at 12-9, y'all, right on the button.
Over the top. He really wants that top to come in to get that momentum off the turn. It's a process. You're not just going to drop it in there. You used to be able to drive right up to the bumper with the old days motor. So he put some pressure on the rear, take some air off of the rear to make a loose and make that. Can't do that with these cars. I agree with you. I mean, their work is better than I thought they would. He's really they're pretty doggone good.
So Chastain took two. Kyle Busch did not stop, and he has backslid to ninth place.
He's going to have to hold tough. Talking about Kyle Busch right here. You know, he's giving him the inside, giving that preferred group, but there's a pile of behind him now. Again, you know, you're trying to do better than 15. That's when it came in, started to lose that lead pack right off the bat. They got into one. Now you're going to lose 4 or 5. They're going to come 2 at a time now.
So 20 laps to go. 20 laps to go in stage one. Byron's lead. Byron the leader, Chastain second. Byron leads by 0.8 of a second. Hamlin is full second back. Keselowski in fourth. We're on lap 102 of 400 in the race. All right, we'll see you when you get back. I'm not really sure how Stenhouse ended up in Cup. Yeah, he could win it. He could win it, Cal, if he can get up there. He's currently in ninth.
It's too much damage to overcome. Larson out of the race.
All right, so Kyle Larson out. He goes back behind the wall in that Camaro.
Larson second today. 17 to go in stage one. We're going to take you side by side.
All right, so Fox going side by side here. I don't even think I need to mute it. Wish I could give that guy that information about the biggest movers in this race, but I don't really have any way to know. But 15 laps to go in stage one. Byron's lead now a full second over Hamlin. Chastain almost 2 seconds back. That gets quiet. Need Mike Joy's cell number? There you go. Hey, Mike. Who's the biggest movers? Chase Elliott having a rough day, y'all. He's all the way back in 19th. Bubba, too. He's all the way to 24th.
Because he is so ordinary. That goes for your equipment.
I really thought Ty Gibbs would be pushing for wins at this point of the year. But he sits in 12th. Butterfly's probably at school right now, Howard. She's probably teaching. What's up, Steve Morgan? Yeah, it looks like he might get a top 10 here. Barely. Oh, Hamlin now gaining on Byron. Hamlin gaining on Byron. Byron must be getting into lap traffic. Hamlin has cut that lead down to less than 0.2 of a second. And here comes Keselowski. He wants third position from Chastain. Keselowski high, Chastain low. Nine laps to go in stage one. Keselowski passes Chastain. So does Blaney. Chastain back to fifth.
There's a total of 200 starts among the four of them before any one of them is won victory lane. That's a lot.
Great standings here. Larson, Busch, Byron, Logano, Reddick, Bell, Stenhouse, Chastain, Harvick.
Sure. We're back to Chris Buescher, who was the last winner on the time.
If someone wants the bigger movers of the race, they could just go to the starting grid positions before the race. It's all online. I don't know what you're talking about, Cal. 6 to go. 6 to go in stage one.
Then use that top lane to walk that opportunity to get that straight thing. Doing that's a little tougher.
Now, the cars on the contrary strategy, Kyle Busch did not stop. He has now backslid to 25th.
Kyle Busch has dropped all the way back to 25th position.
Took 2 tires. Chastain spit the tire.
4 laps to go. Just baby that thing around here.
Where to go? Kyle Busch going to try to just take it easy and get to the end of this stage here.
To go on this first stage, and if he can get it to the end, they've learned a lot.
Yeah, Dover.
Just Saturday. Started tail in.
Byron maintaining that 3/10 lead. But Byron is coming up on the wounded 8 car of Kyle Busch. Coming up on the wounded 8 car with 3 to go. He's going to pass him pretty easily on the inside. Busch's goal here will be the first car a lap down. Hamlin passes him as well.
Just went a lap down. He's going to try to hold on to that pre-pass position, but Austin Dillon is gaining.
Austin Dillon right behind Kyle Busch. They're racing for that lucky dog spot.
The stage.
Final lap of this stage.
One. They need to run that thing up in there, got loose, getting into the corner. So here they come. The pre-pass.
All right, here we go. Byron wins the stage, and Austin Dillon passes Kyle Busch for the lucky dog just before the start-finish line.
So 6th stage win for 2023. 5 for most of all drivers in races.
All right, so we go to a commercial break at the end of the stage here. Harvick managed to get up to 8th position. 8th position for Harvick. RCR having a bad day, yep. At least he never wrecked him. Wrecked him? Just a child, y'all. I'm literally a grown child. Wrecked him? I hardly even know him. Oh man, I don't know why I found that so funny. Yeah. I gotta get some of this gain out of here. Take a little bit of saturation out of here. Alright, so the end of stage 1 is complete. William Byron wins it. Let the loons loose, says Cal. $3 breakfast deal at Wendy's, y'all. I just saw it. Terry says, question, have you ever seen Stapleton's YouTube channel. Does all the old school visits with NASCAR personalities. Awesome. I think I have. I think I have. So they have a commercial on right now. It's VR, virtual reality of some kind. And the guy's trying to hit a baseball. Has anyone ever tried that? So 24 cars on the lead lap. Justin Haley, the last car on the lead lap, in 24th. And as we mentioned, Austin Dillon is the first car one lap down. All right, here we go, back to it.
Track. Well, they're still making repairs there. Brennan Poole out of the race. Noah Gregson, Daniel Suarez, Ty Dillon.
VR is a cool thing. You should get one.
Down there are 6 cars, one lap down, including Austin Dillon, who just beat Kyle Busch to get the free pass here.
Which you just said, we know what we're not going to do. We're not staying out anymore. That did not work out for Kyle Busch Company. They got that, front row, but it didn't last long. They swallowed them up, ended up losing a lap.
All right, so the vacuum up at the top of the track here, pace car leading around the vehicles. They're about to open pit road. There we go, the entire field coming down pit road.
Sure. In the right rear, 4 tires for M2
Denny Hamlin told his team that he's pretty good overall. He felt like he brought up high better that run, so he liked that part about it. No changes for his car. And the 6 that Brad Keselowski said to go faster, I need everything. I need front grip, I need rear grip, I need it all. The harder he drives that car, the looser it gets more.
So Harvick is pitting way in the back of pit road. Race off pit road, Byron, Keselowski, Blaney, Chastain, Bell.
Top, get loose down here. Oh, right. Sorry.
Brad Keselowski's crew forgot to pull his tire and he ran over it. And it went into the pit, into the area back behind the pit wall. And I imagine a fine is coming for that whole deal. That's going to be a penalty.
Truex was 9th, and his jackman had a problem.
So that 6 car might be coming to pit road, y'all, with a penalty.
Thompson joined Fox Sports Production in 2003, contributing to Major League Baseball, NASCAR, and NFL Europe coverage. Before joining NASCAR Productions in 2005 as supervising producer and creative director, where his work greatly enhanced the coverage of this sport that we love. Michael will long be remembered for his kindness, positive attitude. We extend sympathies to his wife, Michelle, and 3 children. Michael Thompson passed away from cancer this week. He was 42.
That gets like silent. Absolutely silent here. 40 in the house. 40 in the house. We're about a quarter of the way through this thing. 1 hour, 20 minutes in. Average speed 92.530. Last fast lap 144.631. In a commercial break for the stage 1 break. Seemed like it took forever to do that stage. Boom, boom, boom. Well, there you go. There's a channel showing the race. Boom, 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 boom. We just report that bad boy. Pete's on doing a Mets game. Another one showing the race. Keaton got him a couple hundred in there. There we go, back to it.
Spins off turn 2 to the outside, then the inside. Well, then it's Daniel Suarez who with turn 4.
Terry says we're still here, bro. Good to hear you. We're doing kind of a race review now. Nah, I don't listen to that, Terry. I watched some of it a couple weeks ago, but
He's doing the first call, 1 lap down to get the free path. Still on student. Denny Hecklin had difficulty in his pit stop. The Jackman comes around the car and gets tripped in the air holes.
perks of having a wife whose family owns a bar. Went and got you a free lunch. There you go, buddy. So Byron Blaney going to line up first on this restart. Chastain Bell row 2, Harvick Busher row 3, Gibbs Hamlin row 4, Logano Berry row 5.
So, number 6. See it right there.
So they penalized Keselowski. He's all the way the last driver on the lead lap, end of the longest line in 25th. A penalty for an uncontrolled tire on pit road. Steve, it looks like the sun is actually shining there now, bro. Full sunshine covering the track. All right, here we go. Green flag back out at Dover.
That's the traffic. Let's see him start to shine. William is flash. He's still there. Every time from that top lane, those restarts been real well, and then they shoot right to the bottom of the track to get that grip down low. But I didn't like that outside restarts.
Casey Denny Hamlin on the bottom, Kevin Harvick digging back out of this hole for the second time.
Be here, y'all. I'll be here.
Back in contention here. These restart Brad.
They are so impacted on the restarts, just like you said there. And you stay going to the top lane, look, troops on the very bottom right there looking at
Full sunshine now at the track, dude. All right, lap 132 of 400 in the race. Stage 2 just started. It's Byron, Blaney, Chastain, your top three.
Working pretty good today.
A waffle burger and onion rings. Dang, bro.
Chase Elliott.
Jerry gives us a Ontario, Canada weather report.
Finish 6-2, and by how many positions between Chase Elliott and Martin Truex? And we're simply the spots.
I bet, bro. I bet, Dave. I'm an hour from Dover. It's a beautiful sunny day today. There's parts of the track, I mean, it's partly cloudy there, so there are parts of the track that aren't in full sunlight as the clouds move.
Recovery from sustaining this
And Jamie said, you cannot take a better advantage, more advantage of an opportunity than this Josh Berry has. Two fantastic rides in better situations, gets in there, making a name for himself, and he's going to get a ride next year. Martin should be in a good car because of the efforts that he's put forward for these opportunities and taking advantage of them.
And Jeff Andrews, Henry Motorsports USA.
H2 lap 17 of 130, y'all. William Byron pretty much dominated the second half of that first stage, and they're showing William Byron's crash this week that broke a vertebrae in his back and has him sidelined.
In today's day and age, are you just racing Sundays as a cup driver?
I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I, as an organization, if I had a driver that was driving for me at the Cup Series level, I get the whole idea that they should be able to live their lives and all that good stuff, but I don't know if I would be too happy if my drivers were getting injured racing in another series during the weekday. I mean, think of it as like any other professional sport. The NFL, does the NFL let their players play in the XFL at the same time, or you know what I mean? Baseball, do they let their players play for the Savannah Bananas and play for the Dodgers at the same time? No, I don't know. Millions of dollars here, man. If I'm a NASCAR team owner, yeah, I want them thinking about driving my car on Sunday.
Into the cup. Number 2.
Terry says, I have literally seen snow, rain, hail, sun, the kitchen sink as well. I swear Dorothy and Toto flew by. Terry going through it today up there in Canada. Terry going through it, y'all.
With several drivers, as he
Terry got the Wicked Witch of the West feet sticking out from underneath his house right now, y'all. He says if anyone wants to know what a waffle burger is, it's a burger with bacon, ham, barbecue sauce, and an Eggo waffle as the bun. Delish. With an onion ring on top, too. Dang, bro. Dave wins the food wars today. Dave wins the food wars here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Hunkering down with Val and the crew. Hell yeah, says Terry. How do you get your TV, Terry? Do you get it on satellite or do you get it like on a cable? Probably a cable, I would imagine. 50 on the button in the house, y'all. 50 up in here, up in here. It's the Wurth 400 from Dover International Speedway. Some Monday morning NASCAR Cup Series action here on the channel. Harvick in sixth place, y'all. Sixth place, but not doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Seems really hard to pass. Seems really hard to pass today at Dover. AKA a drunk burger. That's how I came up with it, says Dave. It sounds good. We call the Eskimos. Wireless internet, bro. We're not that far out back. Gotcha. No, I was just asking about the dish because if you have, like, I have all my TV comes in on DirecTV, and if we have weather like that where it's changing quickly like that, it tends to knock out the signal. Tends to knock it out. Five-one Braves in that Mets Braves game. Jeremy says, whoa, wait, it's not Sunday? No, you're supposed to be at work, Jeremy. You forgot to go to work today, bruh. So here we got a Subway commercial, y'all. What's your go-to sandwich at Subway? Do you do one of these Subway series sandwiches? I like the Boss, the meatball with the pepperoni, but sometimes it's a bit too much. Dave says we have dish. We have snow on dish, no signal. All wireless, 5G. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jeremy orders the spicy Italian at Subway. It's that spicy Italian action. The sweet onion teriyaki for Jeremy. Oh no, you got a couple of them. Dave says ham, Swiss, and bacon with lettuce and cucumbers and mayo. All right, here we go. Back to it. William Byron continues to lead. We're on lap 34 of 130 in stage 2. Byron, Blaney, Chastain, your top 3. Harvick up to 5th. Harvick has Denny Hamlin in his sights. I went and ordered a dozen straight Mickey D's just the way they come off the tree. What? Subway got to be the meatball deluxe when four-wheeling in my Jeep. Mess guaranteed. Uh-oh. Bell passes Harvick like he's standing still. And Harvick drops back to 6th. Harvick moving up, trying to find some grip. Subway got to be the meatball deluxe when four-wheeling. I got it. I can't eat any sandwiches, subs, or pizza without bacon, says Dave. Got to throw some bacon in there. Pork it up a little bit. 59 in the house. I think that may be our high for today, up in here, up in here. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. We just busted 12.9 on the subscriber side today.
Needs to install. Really comes to time even with a perfect pit stop. I tell you, the real like seemed like
Maple syrup. Howard Johnson says bacon is one of the favorite or the main food groups. So you got your egg, cheese, meats, and bacon as its own food group. Oh, vegetables. Vegetables in there too, of course. Now Bell setting his sights on Hamlin. Bell to the low side, Hamlin up top. All right, they're on board with Gibbs. They're on board with the young Ty Gibbs. Where's he at? Ty Gibbs in 8th. Been hanging out in the top 10 today. Bell now moving to the high side, trying to make his move on Hamlin. Harvick following him, trying to follow in his tire tracks. Chase Elliott up to 9th, y'all. Josh Berry 10th in substitute duty in that 48. Really hard to pass here, y'all. Bell tried again, but had to drop in behind him. Vegetables are what bacon eats, says Terry. Veggies as in French fries, says Howard. I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts exactly. 25 cars on the lead lap. Kyle Busch now showing 2 laps down. 2 laps down in 26th. Dylan, the last car on the lead lap.
Picked up his driving, that's for sure. He's making less mistakes also. I mean, you gotta go through a learning procedure, that's for sure, before you make it to the top. And every single year, Corey keeps getting better and better.
all right, let me straighten this up.
Corey LaJoy, they're talking about. He's up to 12th in that Chevrolet.
Car looks good. Look at that fast looking paint scheme. You used to tell my guys, hey, paint me a car that looks like it's running at 200-mile-an-hour sitting still. There's one right there with the way the stripes are. That looks good too.
Absolutely. Old Glory representing on that chalky car, but this car's extremely fast. Good looks in the time ground here. Chastain slowly.
His lead over Blaney, 7/10 of a second. 1.3 over Chastain. Hamlin still holding on to 4th, even with the pressure from Bell. Harvick trying to move on Bell now. Now here goes Bell down low. They passed the wounded 5 car.
I think the crew chief was right.
Harvick wants this spot back from Bell. He's down on the inside now. He makes it stick, and he moves up into 5th. Harvick to 5th. 6-1 Braves. Acuna just sent one to Texas, says Dave. All right, another commercial break, y'all. Stage 2, 48 of 130, 168 of 400 in the race, and we go to another commercial.
Verizon front.
Boom, boom. See what's going on the YouTubes. So we're putting a little room there, 12,903, the subscriber count. This video can't have 200 views, I don't think. Let's see where we're at. Go to our control room. Just over 1,000 views on this stream so far. Average view duration 4.03. We do have 60 likes, so I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate it. Dave says, go Harvick. Favorite old style car / paint scheme? Asked Terry. You can't go wrong, bro, with that the Earnhardt 3, bro. The old Goodwrench 3. I think those were the coolest looking race cars, too, that time frame. But yeah, my favorite paint scheme all time was that classic Earnhardt 3 with Goodwrench on the hood. How about you, Terry? Glenn Hewen checks in, says, would love to see that 9 in victory lane, but every Valhalla Sports Talk live stream is a winner. Appreciate it. Thor, what are you doing over there? Hey, come here. Here, you want a chip? Thor. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. There you go, Limpy. Have a Pringle. All right, let's get back to it. All right, Logano having trouble, y'all. Logano has dropped a lap down in the race. Senior did have some good paint schemes. Byron's lead only 0.3 of a second now over Blaney. 0.6 over Chastain. Hamlin up to 4th. Harvick up to 5th. And Bell is dropping a little bit. Bell back to 8th. Chastain moving. Chastain on the move. Passes Blaney. And he sets his sights on the race leader, William Byron.
He hit a light switch and it went dead loose. And that's what almost looks like Joe Logano's issue was. And he had a point, that was it. But take a look at his pass.
Oh, that multicolored yellow one? I remember the, what was that? The Sam Bass paint scheme. That was beautiful. It's one of the few Earnhardt diecasts that I don't have is that multicolored Sam Bass one. I've got a ton of Dale Earnhardt Sr. Diecast.
He says he gets new.
So those tires just give up and it's over.
So a lot of drivers struggling out here now since this restart. Christopher Bell says his car's going backwards.
So there you got 70 laps from now to the end of stage 2. What do you want to do? Well, right now, Mike, we're over a second.
Chastain now only 0.4 of a second behind Byron, and I think it's only a matter of time before he makes the pass. So now the 20 car is going down. He's getting passed by the 45 of Reddick. Reddick has that Ronald McDonald House paint scheme this week. Yeah, the Labonte Interstate Batteries one was sick too, bro. I agree there, Lucas. I'm going to age myself here, but give me the number 21 of David Pearson in the 70s. There you go, Terry.
You have a tire going down. What's that?
The Wheaties one? Yeah, I have the Wheaties one for Earnhardt. And I think I have the Atlanta Olympics one for him as well. Glenn says, tough ending for the Bruins season. Hope my Devils don't join them tonight. I didn't know you were a Devils fan, Glenn. Theo Sam Eagle's a big fan of the Devils.
Martin Truex rebounding nicely from a bad pit stop.
So on the agenda, the plan was today to get out into the tavern and start doing the spring cleaning and getting it ready so that I could stream from out there. But this race kind of ruined that deal. But this week, the cleaning of the tavern will go in full force. We'll open up the outside. We're going to open up that outside window, and then I'll be getting in there with heavy shop vac and dusting and getting it all primped up so that we're able to do some streams from the tavern here in the next week or so. Acuna's home run went to the third deck. Jeremy says, for once I was rooting for the Bees because I hate Matthew Tkachuk. The 28 car, the Hardy's car for Yarborough, that's badass too, Kenneth.
Joe. So is Christy with
You have a brother in Jersey, Glenn? Logano on pit road, as is Bell. So this will probably start the green flag pit stops. Byron's lead over Chastain still 0.3 of a second. Blaney third. Hamlin fourth. Harvick fifth. Harvick 10 seconds back from the leader. Terry says, Glenn, I'm licking my wounds as a Bruins fan. Even my 86-year-old mom has been chirping me. Who's her team? Who's your mom's team, Terry? Rusty Wallace's Miller Genuine Draft? That's one of our ones that we put up for the caution flag, bro.
It's took a long years.
All right, a toe link issue on one of the vehicles here. All right, Byron down low, Chastain up high. He's set his sights on William Byron. He wants that lead. She's a Leafs fan. Too funny, bro. Too funny. Just heard Snoop Dogg is part owner group that bought an NHL team. I didn't know that. Terry says, my son's getting at me too, Val. It's been relentless. I know what you're going through, bro. I mean, I went through the same shit with the Dodgers last year, man. We just absolutely dominated the MLB regular season last year, got into the playoffs, and crapped the bed. Lost it in heartbreaking fashion, just like the Bruins did. So I know what you're going to. It took me a long time to want to even think about the Dodgers after that loss. Took me a long time. And if you get chirped, you just imagine what I get. Just imagine what I get. I mean, I literally am known on YouTube as one of the guys that does the Dodger games. So you think they don't hit me up in the comments and chirp? What's up, Yellowin? Glenn says, hang in there. It'll blow over in about 6 months. It'll still be hard, though, even after 6 months. You're just, man, I can't believe they blew that shit. What's going on, Yellowman? How you doing, buddy? Lucas says, Buddy Baker's Gray Ghost. Jeremy says it's not going to be an expansion team. We're going to have to wait a little longer for the key bizzle nor dizzles.
Thank you later. Yeah.
What's up, Bertolino? You're on break at work? All right, we got everybody on pit road now, y'all. Green flag pit stops. Chastain takes over the race lead, but he's in the pit. I'll give you a running order once green flag pit stops are complete. But Josh Berry currently shown as the leader in that 48 car. The super sub, Josh Berry. So Berry and Keselowski, the only two cars to have not pit yet. Now Berry to pit road.
I think Chastain's up to speed is going to definitely be the benefactor of that. All right, so what does it come down to? The job you do coming on the pit road, that's very important, but make no mistakes. But also, William Byron came out there in 2-3 wide pack and really slowed him down just as where he came into the race.
They're trying to cycle through. Keselowski currently shown as the leader. Allmendinger second. Austin Dillon third. I think when this cycles through, it's going to be Chastain, your leader.
Difficult. The front three for the end gets very slick. Mistakes been made for years. There's also juice to be squeezed there. I think
Steve says yes, fifth yes.
Two by now. He got from the Denny Hamlin. That last pit exchange, so it was a good job on it.
So Hamlin or Harvick comes out of the pits in front of Hamlin.
So it's just Keselowski, Austin Dillon, and Kyle Wurth to make their stops.
We're on lap 80 of 130 in stage 2. 201 laps to go, so we're about to hit the halfway point should weather arrive. And the 6 of Brad Keselowski peels off towards pit road. All right, Yellowman, we'll see you, buddy. Have a good day, man. We'll see you for the Dodgers tonight, man. 63 up in here, up in here. The Wurth 400 from Dover, a rain-delayed race. That's why they're running today on a Monday. Chastain moves into the lead now. All right, so as they cycle through, it looks like it's going to be Chastain with a 2-second lead over Byron, almost a 4-second lead over Austin Dillon, a 5-second lead over Blaney, an 8-second lead over Kyle Busch, and a 10-second lead over Harvick. I believe Dillon and Busch have yet to pit. We go to a commercial break. We go to a commercial break. I think I'm going to use the restroom real fast, y'all. I'll be right back. I will be right back, y'all. You stay. You stay. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So is the race.
This stop exchange. So did Chris Butcher.
Well, no. All first part of this race, nobody can pass by. Now we can see if Byron can pass Chastain. And why was that?
So Chastain's lead over Byron, 0.2 of a second. 41 laps to go. Just went and picked me up something we had sitting in the fridge. A little peach nectar. No calories per serving. All right, we'll see you, Howard. In 93, Jeff Gordon came to General Motors for a DuPont meet and greet. I worked in the paint shop as a supervisor, got free lunch with him. Met Hendrick, the whole schmizzle, says Terry.
Henry looked like a rock. On tire. And Christopher Bell, who also lost a whole lot of positions on the blue. Right rear tire.
And they felt that. They said, hey, this thing is going off the rails fast. And it wasn't just one car, like it's both, like you said. And for them, the same thing.
Boo, 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 boo.
Look at that. Oh, wow. We said this thing.
Had some major issues on one of his tires. Lucas says, I saw Jeff Gordon win the Atlanta spring race. There you go, man. I don't know if I've ever seen a Gordon win live. I'm not sure. I mean, Harvick won so many times when I went to Phoenix. And I think that the only other drivers I ever saw win, though, were Logano, Kyle Busch, maybe. Oh, and the guy that did the backflips, Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards won a race at Phoenix and came up into the stands right where I was at and gave the flag to a kid that was sitting right in front of me. What's up, Andrew Estrada?
So much differently.
Appreciate it, Glenn. Appreciate it, man. $34 laps to go in stage two. 34 to go. We're on lap 217 of 400 in the race. Chastain continues to lead. Now he's increased that lead to 0.5 of a second or a half second over Byron. Harvick up to fourth, but 9 seconds back. Dave says, I've been to 2 races, both in Earnhardt won, Senior Pocono, Junior Michigan. Terry says, my first race, DW won at Pocono. What's up, Jorge Rubio? What's up, buddy? What's going on, dude? Yeah, this thing ain't going to finish at no noon, that's for sure. This will still be running at 1 o'clock. What you doing today, Jorge?
Just in front of the leaders, you got Brad Keselowski. That mistake on pit road, that uncontrolled tire now, or going all down. Complete change of events, a costly mistake on
Yeah, you have trouble on pit road and then end up getting put to the end of the longest line. You're probably going to go down a lap when they get back to racing. It is really hard to pass here today. Next to impossible.
team wins as we go forward.
What car was DW racing with? Asked Lucas. Dave says it's cold here in Pittsburgh today. Just listen to the race on Sirius.
So easy. All you need is a phone and a
They go to a commercial break. 55 up in here. The Wurth 400 from Dover Motor Speedway. 179 laps to go. We're in the middle of stage 2. Ross Chastain is your leader. He has a 0.3 of a second lead over William Byron. 3-second lead over Ryan Blaney, who's in third. You went to the draft, Jorge? Too cool, buddy. I saw one of our old Joey Wagner, who does the Steelers streams. I saw him a number of times on the draft coverage. He was in one of those, you know how they had like the super fan section or whatever? And he was in the Pittsburgh group. Bengals killed the draft. Let's see, you don't know until a couple years afterwards, but I thought the Vikes had a very solid draft, and I think that they did really well in unrestricted free agency after the draft as well. There's RM's buddy Freddie Freeman, having him a little Dairy Queen with Chris Bryant. The little leaguers see him over at the table. Eagles did a phenomenal job. I can't see what that says. Bengal Live says, let's go Blaney. Kick it up a notch. Took my son to his first race there. He was 9. It's a cool vehicle on this Harbor Freight commercial, y'all. Old school Ford Bronco with the chop top. I enjoyed having it in my home of Kansas City. Oh, is that where you live, Jorge? It looked like there was just an absolute mass of humanity there. It looked like a good time, man. It looked like a good time. Yeah, if you've never been to at least one NASCAR race, go, y'all. It's way too. Especially if you like to people watch, you know, it's a good time, y'all. The sights, the sounds, the smells of racing fuel.
Larson's day. Kyle is still on track in 32nd, 34 laps down. And here is Alex Bowman's tweet. Well, he wasn't rocking. Yeah.
Talladega camping area is better than the race, says Lucas. I bet you, bro. I'll bet you. I wish I was a little younger. I'd have to do that. Jeremy says, I feel the same way about an NHRA race. It's crazy there too, bro. The smells of the NHRA. Terry says, what's up with Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas? Help me understand this. I can't help you, bro. I can't help you. And if Rob comes in here, if Rob Parsons comes in here, he's going to get on me right now. Who's supposed to get the draft next year in the NFL, y'all? Does anyone know? Does anyone know who's supposed to get the draft next year for the NFL draft? I'll be right back.
2-8 play.
Doesn't come without a little bit of tension, though.
Yeah, NHRA, man, the whole ground shakes. It's going to be in Detroit? Oh, wild. Ooh, Martin Truex getting into it with his crew chief. Truex getting into it with his team on pit road over the radio. How did Detroit get it?
Just didn't start regarding that, man. We had to, we didn't tell you, but you were on all tires. We ran out during the race. It's pretty heated.
All right, I think that's about all of the flames that we can fan for right now.
We're going to the historic race in Hockenheim this week. What kind of race is that? It's another thing I miss about Germany, though, Lucas. I remember on the weekends, they would always have those Volks marches, is what they called them. But basically, what it is you just go, everyone would show up, and they would have a course laid out, and everyone would walk that course. And it was a good time. You used to get a little medal at the end of it. Good way to see the German countryside. It was a good time. My unit, we always did that on a Saturday, and then we would go find over in Germany, the farmers used to sell like ribs, pork ribs, really cheap on the side of the road. And we get us about 10 racks of ribs and go barbecue them puppies up on a Saturday night. It's a good time. Lucas, I took a girl on a first date to Daga, all the way from up here, and you're correct. The camping, free camping, but a lot of mud. Jorge says, I suggest anyone who's thinking about going to their first race, go to the Chicago Street Race. What's up, Mark Guest? What's up, buddy? What's going on, man? They've already got it set up that far in advance. I had no idea, man. Jorge says, Kansas is my favorite because it's my home track. Lucas says, Terry, we went to our first Texas race. There were tractors literally pulling cars in and out of the camping area. Mud City.
62 laps, but now Chastain has been out for twice for 42 laps.
Steve Morgan says top 10 first stage, top 5 second stage, and a win final stage for Harvick. I hope you're right, bro. He's up to 4th, but he's 12 seconds back from Chastain. Chastain's lead over Byron, 1.3 seconds. 3.7 over Blaney. Hamlin now passing Harvick. Hamlin passes Harvick and moves into 4th.
Today, Corey, tires. I'm not sure you don't have another one right here.
Howard says, my family and I went to Volks marches as often as possible. My kids said the 12 km was the mommy march and the 20 km was the daddy march. Lucas says those cheap rib days are over now. In the day, yes, a garbage bag full for 20. Exactly, bro. So the Germans discovered the deliciousness of some pork ribs. Terry says buried a 1990 Chevy Lumina there, ended up in friggin' Panama City Beach, Florida. Yeah, Kyle Petty's mellow yellow card. That was a bad card too, y'all. That was a bad card too, man. Well, I hope to see you on Bobby's stream for tonight's Celtics game. Oh, I'm sure I'll check in there a little bit. What's up, big dog? The big dog, woof woof, up in here, up in here.
Sun's out. All is new.
Sun is definitely out, trying to pick it up, but, nonetheless, I think that 11 car's falling off because
We used to get the ribs from a German slaughterhouse for something like 15 cents per kilo. I remember that, bro. It was cheap. It was cheap. We barbecued the ribs, and then we had a couple of Samoans in our unit that were awesome at cooking fish in tinfoil. Oh my goodness. You talk about barbecues every Saturday over there.
There is Brandon.
Every Saturday.
Keep that.
Yeah, bro, they eat those ribs up now. Yeah, it was not much of a thing back in those days. Most of the German public didn't eat them. Hey, I appreciate it, Jorge.
Stage 2.
I have to be very excited over you. Trophies are in that. So, Harvick having trouble here.
Harvick in trouble.
Shape.
Harvick dropping back fast, y'all. He's down to 11th.
And here's Chastain to win stage.
He's going to limp it home here. Chastain wins stage 2.
Chastain just completed.
We'll see what happened with Harvick there. But Chastain is your winner of stage 1. Or 2, excuse me. Terry says, I was on my way to Louisville, Kentucky a few years ago, drove by Kentucky Speedway. Wow, impressive. I think they're at Kentucky next week, aren't they? I think it's Kentucky next week. Let me look at the schedule real quick. You take a peek at the schedule. No, Kansas next week. They'll be in Kansas. How about German ham hocks, big as grapefruit? Yeah, I don't remember ever having one of those. We were strictly ribly. Strictly ribs. So as we go to the stage conclusion, there's only 12 cars currently on the lead lap, according to this graphic I'm looking at. Is that right? Is that right that we've only got 12 cars on the lead lap? Brad Keselowski showing as the last car on the lead lap in 12th. Bubba Wallace, first car, 1 lap down. They could be on pit road though, I suppose. They could be on pit road right now. Let 148 laps to go in the Wurth 400 from Dover. Howard says, I was in an outfit in Hawaii with 26 total troops. 9 had owned restaurants. Fridays they'd start cooking about 9 a.m. Noon they'd serve plates of everything, including octopus, at $25 a plate. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome.
He's got a problem with that little girl that
Picking on her. Man. Marcus, it really turned this midway into almost a fair, if you will, when the carnival goes to town. There was anything see how these things.
So they're about to open up pit road here. Harvick has dropped all the way to 15th, so I don't think that's correct. Well, yeah, Harvick's showing 2 laps down. I don't know what's going on, y'all.
That's good. Could've went bad the other way.
Please refresh the TV. Maybe we're a little behind.
But I mean, had a big building, and when I moved out of that thing, I'm like, what can I do with all this stuff? My son Greg got all the Stu Kelly down there, and I said, hey, bring them here. So they're on display and stored at the Hall of Fame.
A couple of drivers having difficulties. Joey Logano had a long stop as they worked on the right front, and Chase Briscoe is back in for a long.
So they've already done pit stops, apparently.
Got another fun thing coming up for Wilkesboro.
Let me refresh the speed, too.
It's going to be the morning of the race in Wilkesboro, the All-Star race.
Yep. Pit road opens up, Jamie.
No. Okay, so pit road open now. I don't know why it's still showing Harvick a lap down. Is Wurth popular in the U.S.? I'm not even sure what that is. I'm not even sure what the company Wurth does. Anyone know? So Byron, the race off pit road, he wins it. Byron Chastain Blaney. Ty Gibbs up to 5th.
So no gain for Mark Truex.
All right, so this is showing now that Harvick is still on the lead lap. 15th. 16 cars on the lead lap. They go to another commercial. That's the biggest blow up house thing I've ever seen in my life. Boiled octopus. It was the thing I found most difficult to learn to eat. Now I love eating them. Wurth is a construction supplier, says Lucas. Big here in Deutschland. I figured they had that weird thing over the U. What is that called over the U? Dog wondering if Howard eats the legs or the body of the octopus. I ain't eating either one of them. I'm going to pass on both those. This scoring pylon's still moving around, y'all. Harvick goes from on the lead lap to a lap down. He'll probably come back on the lead lap here. And we'll get a clear indicator on how many are still on the lead lap. Dave says, amen, Jeff. Me neither. I ain't eating that shit. The COO loves I can't remember what that deal is with the octopus in it. But she eats that shit. Here we go, back to it.
Snap. 20. And Steve Blaney Hamlin in double digits. Now the pit stop sequence here among the two leaders was just the reverse of the last pit stop. Larry analyzed it and saw that Chastain stopped deep in his box, and that threw off his pit crew's timing.
You pronounce the U differently. Yeah, but I know that symbol above the U is called something. But I don't remember what. Big Dog says, how many people here know what Rocky Mountain oysters are? Bertolino says, I know Wurth. I'm at home here in Germany. I was only surprised as a sponsor in the USA for NASCAR. Myself, I use 99% DeWalt tools, vice versa, but DeWalt is now very big here. Howard says, I eat that whole octopus. Oat balls, says Lucas. Cow balls, says Chris Davis.
Two laps to go. Piper Blaney's back.
I don't know. Maybe Harvick's a lap down, y'all. I'm going to refresh it again. Let me refresh it again. Maybe it's just not cooperating. All right, here we go. Green flag back out at Dover. So yeah, I guess that's official. Harvick is a lap down. 13 cars on the lead lap. Bubba Wallace, last car on the lead lap in 13th. Corey LaJoie, 1 lap down. Kevin Harvick behind him, 1 lap down. Harvick passes LaJoie. We could use another caution here. Byron Chastain Truex Jr. now, 1, 2, 3. Blaney 4th, Ty Gibbs 5th. Key Profession will get the lead. Yeah, the umlaut. Exactly, Howard. There you go. The umlaut. CVH checks in. What's up, CVH?
So he was set on the main line at Keselowski in 11 for Josh Berry 12. The other one we heard talking pretty on the radio, but Truex finally got this track position up front, run a third of these leaders. He could do.
Y'all would get it. I knew you'd get it. We're on lap 264 of 400 in today's race.
6-3. Top 13. He hit the fifth place. Pretty fair about it. Ty did.
I always wonder about him because I know how aggressive Ty would get on the racetrack.
We're all getting educated today. That's the goal, bro. That's the goal. Come on, Gibbs. Get up there. Get your first win, young lad. Go get your first win. Just lurking, listening while cleaning the garage. Great show, Val. Hey, I appreciate it, CVH. Appreciate it, buddy. We have fun. Rocky Mountain oysters in Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle. They are often called fries. Besides its literal meaning, huevos in Spanish, slang term for testicles. Yeah, Dodgers game tonight, Andrew. We'll see you then, buddy. Don't get in trouble at school, man. Once you get in trouble in school, Terry says, apparently I needed the word lip in my vocabulary. There you go.
It's all part of the plan. We're going to get there. Well, there we go.
He's got to get past LaJoy if he wants to get back on this lead lap.
True. Trying to think either. You don't want to drive up your time. You need to be 2.5 kids back and make a good quality. And I don't see that in the car right now. Don't get so far up, close to him that you're in his way, get where your time stuff. There. Either he's gonna come and the tires wearing out, and it's also gonna come if you start getting a little traffic. You need to show him, and you need to take care of those tires to get to that point.
This is Clark W. Griswold almost got the record for eating the most Rocky Mountain oysters. Did we ever decide what they actually are, though? I didn't catch that, I guess. I mean, I saw, but what are they made out of? I thought it was like cow shit.
Sounds the difference between shade, truck race movies going.
We watch him slip and fly around out there with that rhythm out. And it takes me right back to the part. That one with at least the 2 D's partner on the right rear. They didn't quite make that long as run left road.
Oh, bull elk nuts. Oh, gotcha. Pass. I passed.
Stage 2.
So Harvick's issue was a flat tire at the end of stage 2 there. But Byron up almost a full second on Chastain now. And they go to a commercial. Rocky Mountain oysters are testicles from all kinds of different animals. Glenn says, warning to the rest of the field, the number 9 has released the parking brake and is ready to head to the front. I appreciate it, Dave. I appreciate it, buddy. Lucas says, goat balls. You got to watch National Lampoon's Family Vacation. I've watched that a number of times. I just don't remember that part of it. Chevy Chase, though, man. Yep, the Griswolds. Howard said if the 9 wants to get up front, he's got to go past my man Bubba. He already passed him. Howard. Okay, Harvick has passed LaJoy, now the first car 1 lap down. Bubba Wallace, the last car on the lead lap in 13th. Chase Elliott up to 11th, but he's 8 seconds back. Love the part where Clark and Rusty share a beer. Thor looking at his buddy out there. He's laying by the front window here, and he's looking at his buddy, the black lab, across the street. His buddy across the street has a much harder life than Thor. He lives outside. Rain, sleet, or snow. But he likes to hang out in that front corner there. All right, 50 in the house, 50 in the house. Lap 282 of 400. Byron still leads by 0.2 of a second over Chastain, 0.6 over Truex.
He joins on commentary next Sunday.
Truex, there's that you were talking about. You see somebody try that. See the momentum that he gained? I'm like, come on, man.
Joey down.
Clean air. Let's see what happens here.
Saw the 24 wagon tail of the
Really needs a caution here to get back on the lead lap. Couldn't find an MRN station either, Steve. Last week I included the MRN broadcast on the stream, and this week I couldn't find one that was actually active, and I think it's probably because it's on Monday. But you're welcome.
Second steering wheel, get entertained.
Spain, I'll come out, took that line away from Truex. See what this is all about, see if I can run down.
Chastain and Truex are both in the wake of that 24 car. Chastain going up high, trying to make the pass.
See how Jimmy Delay went into the corner, really got that corner up.
Watch Chastain. This will be the 55th circuit he's led today.
Didn't liked having the MRN broadcast on the stream last week. I thought it was good. A good ad. I'll bring that back next week.